What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Steven's Nerd Corner, and I know you saw the thumbnail. Today we're talking about Absolute Martian Manhunter. It might be the best ongoing coming out right now. I'm just saying, it's just being honest. Issue 4 just came out today. I already read it. Man, it's peak. Let's just get into it. So yeah, before we even get into it, guys, spoilers ahead. Deniz Camp, Javier Rodríguez, he's been on every issue. Javier, no fill-in artist, which I love, honestly. I don't think this series will, I don't think issue will be as good without Javier. I'm just being honest. I think you need Javier. Like, the reason why I think this is arguably the best ongoing right now is because of the pair. Like, Camp and Javier, like, they're like Jordan and Pippen. Like, it's almost perfect. Like, I think, I don't know, whatever they're doing together is perfect. Like, I can't see another team on this. I can't see another writer on this. I can't see another artist on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean. So yeah, starts off, we got John Jones. He's recovering from this explosion, and the real cool thing about the Absolute universe with their Martian Manhunter is that it's a separate being. You know, Martian Manhunter John Jones is like one guy. You know what I'm saying? So with this, he's kind of like a symbiote. Like, he's in his head. They're kind of working together. He's kind of like, the Martian is breaking things down to him, like showing him what the world is. And it's really cool, like, how their relationship plays out. You know, now that they actually have one, it's not just one person. But the one part that I like, especially, you know, it came in clutch today, was, you know, he has a family, he has a wife and a daughter. It was a Bridget and someone else. And you kind of see what's going on, because he's kind of taking this toll from being an FBI agent, just seeing all this messed up stuff. And plus, he's got the Martian in his head who's, like, really showing him what it is. And he's kind of like, oh, my God, like, it's kind of hard, you know? So he's, like, struggling. He's just trying to get through the day, and it's, you know, he's neglecting his family. So you kind of see that, and it's been building. And one thing, I think it was issue 2, because we're on issue 4 right now, but issue 2, towards the end, there's, I think he's like a mass shooter, pretty much. He's kind of going crazy, but John Jones gets there, you know, with the Martian, you know, he could read their thoughts and things like that. And again, I can't express enough how much the art is important. Like I was saying earlier, like, no other artist could be on this book. I don't want another artist on this book. If there's another artist, I might stop reading. Like, that's how important he is to, like, the overall book. Like, the art in this conveys so much of the story and messaging that they're trying to get across, and it's beautiful. Like, every single panel of this book is beautiful. I love it. There's little cameos, like there's a little Batman action figure today in today's issue, which is really funny. So, but the art is amazing. But anyway, John Jones, right, he's talking this guy down. He's and, you know, he's actually calming him down. You kind of see, because he's able to read the thoughts, so he's able to know what to say to calm him down. He's getting there. One of the cops gets hot, and he just shoots the guy in his head, right? But the crazy part was, and I thought this might have been the greatest panel ever. Like, you see, like, his whole life, like, is basically in, I guess, what would be his brains, but it's like his whole life playing out, basically, or his life memories. And it was just, I was just like, my jaw was on the floor. Like, it was amazing. Like, to even think to do that and draw it the way it is, that's what I'm saying. I wonder how much, like, is Javier, like, literally just getting all the notes and writing exactly what he says, or is he giving him ideas? I wonder how it's working with that, because if Deniz is telling him to write all this, like, this is insane. Like, just the imagery, like, you have to read it. There's no other way to say it, but you got to read it. Like, it's insane just to look at it. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, and it feels like they're, like, a lot of these stories sometimes, like, for me especially, like, I feel like I'm not usually smart enough to understand these. I would, like, be like, oh, this is, what the fuck, some abstract piece of art, man. I'm not here to, I want to read a comic, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I don't know, for me, this one hits. Like, I understand what he's trying to say. I just love the Martian, like, him and John, like, they're talking, and, you know, you can literally tell by the text, you know. And I love the Martian, like, just his text, like, you know, the way that, you know, they use when he talks. But yeah, and then we got a little bit of issue 3. I think we get to see the White Martian, which was really cool. He's our antagonist. He's our bad guy. And he starts lighting homeless people on fire. He lights like 7, what was it, 14? It was some crazy number, like, of homeless people on fire at the same time. And he's hunting it down. You know, John is hunting it down. He's trying to figure it out. 3 was really good. And like it's just that the art, man. And I think Javier Rodríguez is inking as well. I should have said that earlier. Like, yo, since he's inking it, I think that's another, like, the ink, the arts, every issue is amazing. That's one thing I will say, that the art in this book, I guess you could say, is doing the heavy lifting. But if the writer's telling him what to draw, I guess that's all him. I mean, obviously not all him, but you know what I mean. Like, a lot of the credit goes to him. But I mean, the way they draw the colors with the art is just, it's amazing. Again, this is an art heavy book, and if you don't like art, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't recommend it. And plus, they're kind of doing some crazier things. What did Deniz say? I think he said simplicity. There's complexity and simplicity. So it's kind of that kind of thing. But like I said, I actually understand it. So I've really been enjoying the story. But today's issue 4, bruh. This issue, man. Oh my god, it was so peak. This is probably my favorite issue. And I think they get better every issue, and I don't know how they're gonna top this. Like, just the art, the way everything goes down. Like, we really get the White Martian, like, actually, like, really making a play. John is trying to figure out what's going on. I think there was a couple killings. I forgot, but something goes down. He's trying to figure it out. But Bridget, his wife, is really pressing him now, because he basically has been non-existent these last 3 issues, and been a couple of weeks have gone by or something. But he's been neglecting his family crazy, because they always appear a little bit in each issue, and he's kind of like, yeah, I'll come back, I'll deal with it, when I get home, I mean, he's not saying it like that, but you know what I mean. He's like, yeah. He's like, that's how he talks. That's how I imagine John Jones talks. Yeah, when I get home, he's got a real monotone voice. But but anyway, so now she's pressing him like, yo, we gotta talk, man. Like, we really gotta talk. Yeah, he does it again, when I get home. And then, he gets home, but he's actually, like, dodging her. Like, he's actively, it's actually pretty funny. Like, she catches him tiptoeing out. He has his shoes on. He's, like, tiptoeing out, I think. She, like, catches him, and she starts going off on him. But the real thing I loved about this issue, right, she tells him, like, I doubt you. And it's like, he drops to his knees. And it's like, we actually get to see, like, John really, like, be real. Even, he's not crying or anything, but he drops to his knees, like, because she said that. I just thought that was real. I was like, wow, I mean, I'm not saying I would do it, but you can see someone doing that in that type of sense, and the way John is. So I was like, wow, you really get to see his character and his emotion with that. And then he goes up and he's like, hugs her, and he's on his knees hugging her while she's standing and all this. So I thought that scene was amazing. Like, just that little, watching that play out was like, I was like, wow, it was really moving in my opinion. So I love that part. And then right after that, she's telling John all these things, like, I can't be living with this stranger. I think you need to stay somewhere else. It's crazy, like, the way they do it. Like, there's like, you see John's face. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture, put it up, and there's like an explosion. It's basically like his world is exploding, but these explosions are actually happening, because of the White Martian. Like, they're blowing up power plants and all this type of crazy stuff. So the power goes out, and that was the thing with issue 4, right? There's a heat wave the whole time, and it's crazy because I'm living in NYC right now. Yo, there's a crazy ass heat wave. I'm dying right now. If you can't see, I'm sweating right now. I don't have the AC on, so I can record. Like, so that was another thing I really liked about the issue, the heat wave. I'm like, that's hilarious, because I'm dying. I was dying to get the comic, walking to the store, but that's not here nor there. But like I said, like, the power goes out, and it was like, oh, because it thought the Martian was trying to get, like, it was pushing the sun, and, like, trying to make everyone go crazy, because that's the thing. Everyone's hot. They're going, like, everyone's running hot, that their brains are boiling because it's so hot. So everyone, is going crazy. But since he blows everything up, at nighttime, it's like, basically pitch black where everything's at. Like, John is in the middle of arguing with his, this whole thing with his wife. He's like, no, I'm not. And then power cuts out. And then the issue ends. And I was just, I mean, you guys got to read it. Like I'm saying, the whole argument. I'm not going to verbatim give it to you. But, oh my God. It's mind-blowing, guys. I'm telling you, the dialogue is mind-blowing. I love the whole scene with his wife, with Bridget. And just, that made it for me. Like, and then if you look at the pictures, the panels, the art. I mean, Javier, he killed it. He crushed it. You're going to see. I'm going to find pictures and put it up. Bruh. Insane. Like, this got to be I'm telling you right now, if it's not the best ongoing right now, it's got to be in your top 5. Like, it's just that good in my opinion. Like, the things they're trying to say and what they're doing, it's crazy, man. Like I said, like, the heat wave is hot right now. Like, I mean, the timing couldn't be more perfect. That's another thing. I don't know. I know they did say we're gonna have a break, but that's not a problem for me because it was originally gonna be 6 issues anyway. So, I don't mind the break because they got extended because after issue 1, so it's understandable. And plus, I don't want, like I said, I don't want nobody else on this book. I don't want another writer. I don't want another artist. It's one of those books where if anything changes, I might drop the book. I'll give it an issue, but it's not to this peak level that every issue has been on. But it's not. It's only 12, limited series. It's gonna be camping Rodríguez the whole way through. It's gonna be peak. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be perfect. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the video, man. If you're not reading it, please go out, read Absolute Martian Manhunter. Go out, read all the Absolute titles. I mean, if some's gonna float your boat, there's enough titles. They're all different. You're gonna like one of them. I mean, if you don't like this one, you're kind of crazy. But there'll probably be something else there for you. But this right here is peak. We already spoke about it. Absolute Martian Manhunter, guys. Go check it out. But yeah, like I said, check me out on Encore. Check me out on Instagram, Twitter, everything at Steven's Nerd Corner. Anywhere else, the League of Comic Geeks, I'm on there. I post a little bit on there at Steven's Nerd Corner. Just at Steven's Nerd Corner everywhere. Encore, like I said, giving out books, deals and deals. You gotta see me on there. You're gonna find something you like. If not, hit me up. I'll throw it up there. I got a lot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Peace.